Hey YouTube, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to film fingerboarding. This is a request from Priority FB Official. He asked me to do it, and I had a whole bunch of other people ask me, so I said might as well do it. As in filming fingerboarding, I mean lighting, I also mean background settings, things like that. I'll go into more depth with each part. Alright, part 1. I'm going to be talking about surfaces and obstacles a little bit. And surroundings and settings, backgrounds, things like that. For a surface, you're going to want a smooth surface that's interesting to the viewer without being too distracting. I like using this granite. I also like using a green board. You can see that in the video Blackout Round 1, and you can also see it in I'm Not a Robot. Those are two videos, and this tutorial is based off those videos and how the look of those videos are. Now, a big thing that you're going to want with like the background is you're going to want a very clean background, boring, nothing back there, no pictures, nothing like that. As you can see, this is really messy right now. I have a lot of just eye-catching things that will distract you from the fingerboard trick. I have a piece of marble, I have my fisheye, I have a box, yo-yo, wax, stuff like that. Just you want to keep it very plain, nothing back there. Now, I'm going to be talking about backgrounds. You're going to want to pretty much shut off all the lights in the room and set up some lights. I'll be talking about that in the next segment in more detail, and also some settings you can do on your camera. And for obstacles now, you're going to want to do obstacles that are very simple, nothing crazy. Nothing too distracting. Like, I'll use my bike rack because it looks pretty realistic and it's very interesting too. And I'll also use this black ledge. I like using this ledge a lot because it shows off my name, HerroAsianMan, my YouTube account, and it's also a really fun ledge, and it's also granite, and it's very shiny too. Just very interesting for filming in many different ways. And that concludes part 1, and the next part I'm going to be talking about lighting. Alright, with lighting, what you're going to need are, obviously you're going to need some lights. Just to recap on how to do the lighting, you're going to want to shut off all the lights in the room that you're fingerboarding in, and you're going to want to set up some lamps. I'll show you the lamps that I use. I'll use this, for example. It's just a black, just a normal desk lamp. It bends around so you can put it in different angles. You can bounce the light off the walls to get a softer feel on the surface. Many different things. So that's good with these lamps. And then the other lamp that I use is this one. It's pretty much just like a work lamp. It's nice because it floods a big area, and I can clamp it on different things like that. And right now I just have it on a tripod, and I'll just pretty much bring that around and put that wherever I'm fingerboarding, and just to light it up pretty well. Now, if you can't get the lighting perfect while you set up your lights, you might want to change the exposure on your camera. I'm going to show you that right now. If you see back here, see how white and how much it distracts. If I do this, it's exposure on your camera. If I bring down the exposure, it'll darken the background while keeping this still lighter. And if you don't have that on your camera, you might want to check it out on your editing software, whatever you use. I use Pinnacle Studios 12. And if you go to the lighting section, you could bring down the foreground lighting, and that'll pretty much make the whole background black while keeping this nice and bright to focus on your fingerboard trick. That concludes the lighting segment, and I'll be talking about cameras and angles next. Alright, now I'm going to be talking about angles and cameras that you should be using. I personally like to use a camera that has a lot of settings. Right now I'm working with a Canon HF200. It's a really good camera because it's not too big and it takes pretty good quality video. It's an HD camera actually. For one reason why I like this is because it has a lot of settings, like the exposure, like I spoke about before, and it has focus, manual focus. By manual focus, what I mean is you can make like a depth of field look. I've done that in a few of my videos. What that means is one part, like my hand would be in focus and back here would be all blurry. It's just playing with the settings and making sure that everything works well and everything. Now I'm going to be talking about angles. With angles with fingerboarding, it's kind of hard to tell people, like, do this angle, try this angle out, just because it's a big part of filming, as like it makes you yourself. For some ideas that I would do is, let's say for a straight on shot, for the rails, the camera's going right along with it. For this kind of look, I might do like a tray flip crook, just because it shows the tray flip well. If you want to make the rail go like parallel with it, whatever you want to call it, you can see the kick flip well, and it shows the flip, it shows the grind, does things like that really well. It's kind of hard to go into that because it's such a thing that you just got to develop your own style with filming, and that's pretty much it with camera angles. Alright, that concludes my tutorial on how to film fingerboarding, and I hope it helped a lot. And I'm asking if this helps anybody, post a video response down below showing a mini that you guys have made and the best mini that you guys make out of it. I'm going to give it a week. The best mini, whoever makes it, the very interesting, good tricks and editing and everything, whoever does the best video, they're going to win some free wax. It has to be a video response. And now I'm going to start doing trick tips, because I think I'm getting better where I can teach them. If anybody has any ideas for trick tips, like a trick, just tell me, and the first trick that anyone tells me, I'll do it. I'll make a tutorial of it. So that pretty much sums it up. Thanks for watching. Bye.